Hey guys, welcome back to my Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. This is part 13, I believe. We're just in the second stage of the card tournament. It's, I think this is the hardest one, but I really don't know. I'm not good at cards, so it probably won't go well, but we'll see how it goes. So that card has really decent defense, so I threw it out there. If I put him here, he'll be attacked from a lot of different ways. I don't know where to put him for a good defensive position. I just don't have enough arrows. I'm gonna throw this card out here. He has no magic defense, so I'll attack him with Shiva. Unfortunately, Shiva has no physical defense. I ended up winning, but that was probably from pure luck. I don't really care about any of these cards. So I'm just gonna go do a quick save. I don't really want to fight that again. So this is just Quina looking for food as per usual. It seems like she finally learned she can't eat without Gil. So we'll just walk over here, pop the ATE, and then save. I don't remember what this ATE is. So I did take a look at PlayStation 1 graphics, and Eco has a horn, but it's so pixelated it's really hard to notice. So I definitely never noticed as a kid, but it does show it. I guess I just glossed over that, and they were just talking about the jewels. I was sort of reading while talking. So he calls them the legendary jewels, as opposed to, I don't remember what I was calling them. Magic stones? No, that doesn't sound about right. I don't remember what I was calling them, but that's what his official name is. He probably knows most about them in this continent. So I tried to make the video earlier and ended up failing, so we'll had to restart. I'll just write over that save I made. And on to the champion fight. So the champion uses Ogolop cards, which are all physical, and most of my cards are all magic defense. So we'll see how this goes. I don't expect it going very well. I'm hoping to win. I kind of want the Rebirth Ring, but if I lose, I'll just take the loss. So the card champion's actually Sid, but being an Ogolop, he doesn't participate as himself. He has the pilot of his ship be the champion. Okay. What do you got? My fear is he'll take the only spot without an arrow, and then I'll never be able to take this card back. So I'm gonna save it for later. I'm gonna attack with Roman because he has magic. We'll see if that was a good plan or a bad plan. So Tonberry beats him in attack. So if I take this card, I should take all three. Perfect. We'll see how this one goes. I'm gonna use this here, so he'll I was defense on both sides. And I'll attack here because there's no arrows fighting me. And I lucked out. It was an easy win for me. That's pretty lucky. I don't know what the X is. I guess it means physical and magic, but I never actually ran into that when I was researching it. So I'll take a look for next time. But my guess is it means physical and magic attack tied together. And we'll head back to Alexandria now. So Mog sensed something terrible was happening in Alexandria. That's why we head back in such a rush. And we find out Kuja's attacking Alexandria with Bahamut. Now we get to organize the Knights of Pluto. I actually pulled up the guide on my phone, and I left my phone in the other room, so I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had my phone on me for such a long time, and I put it over the charge and totally forgot. And here's the part where we organize which knights do what. I think it just inverse. I think it goes top from bottom, but I don't remember for sure, so I brought up the little cheat guide here. So my orders to start, I'm going to do protect the town, and I'm going to give it to the top guys. Then the next one is contact Minley, and that will be, yeah, so the guide I pulled up must have done it in order of knights. Then it's gather information, and it's these two. Last guys are firing the cannons. Perfect. So all that does is Beatrix will give us an item, the Angel Earrings, for giving them all the right orders. It's just based on personality. This will be our second time controlling Beatrix. We'll have Beatrix and Steiner. I don't know if we have a chance to get into the inventory beforehand. I think we do, yeah. So I don't really care what Beatrix is using, I just care what Steiner is using. You can take her items like you have in all the other characters. I probably should have kept level up on him, to be honest. Yeah. And then he's got ability up. That'll be fine. I'll keep Beast Killer on him. It would be nice to use the Coral Sword, which I went on my way to buy, but it's not that much better. I just want to see what she has on. So she has a really good helmet, which I can't get yet. So I think I might actually take it, and I'll give her a decent helmet for it. Just so I'm not lowering too much of her stats here. Everything else we have access to, so I'm not going to worry. Save the Queen we can make much, much later on, and it adds a scene at the end of the game. I just want to throw ability up and level up on. trying to remember what the mist, I believe they're called Mistodons, would be classified as, but I think it might be undead, but I'm not sure. They're obviously not birds, so I'm gonna throw undead beast killer on. Because why not? Maybe the bug. I have no idea. I don't think you can put abilities on. Yeah, you can't put abilities on Beatrix, and that's all we'll need. So I'll save the cross helmet for Freya. So this is probably a really easy fight with Beatrix. I'll just do one attack each, and that should knock them out. I don't know exactly how much health they have. Steiner might be able to kill them in one shot, but I don't think so. So we just come into this next string here, and I think this is where we get automatic encounters, like 3 of them in a row, and we start getting surrounded. But I could be wrong. The music in this game is so good. Just can't beat it. Always Beatrix first. Oh well. So one of these fights we get auto trance on Steiner, and I believe that's when we get surrounded. So Beatrix kind of hit a lot harder that time. I guess they have probably like 1400 health. I really don't know. I think I could switch his weapon at this point. So I'm not in the auto battles yet, so I'll throw Coral Sword on. So charge is probably the best mechanic in the game for doing a lot of damage, but it's also risky because you got to keep your teammates at yellow health, so critical health, to be able to use charge. And every character that has yellow health when you use charge will attack. It's a dangerous move to pull off, so I only really ever see it in speedruns. I probably should have used Climb Hazard there, but these fights are going so well, I wasn't trying to improve. I didn't realize he was gonna... I'm gonna throw Climb Hazard out here. I didn't necessarily think he was going to, but just Steiner too slow. So, that'll kill one, lower the other one's health enough to one-shot it. Before that happens, though, I want to heal both, and then I'll attack with Steiner. So, we'll just have a few more fights, and then we'll get the cutscene, I'm sure. Okay, I didn't realize I'd still be able to control. Alright, I'm gonna switch sighting here. I really don't want him to have Protect Ring, it's too valuable. I'll keep all these. Gold Choker, I don't mind using the Gold Choker. I'll use this. Add status isn't super helpful. I honestly don't even know what the status is. So there is no status added to his weapon. There's no point in putting add status on. But a lot of the items have decent statuses. Like the one Zidane has on right now, I believe it has the add status of poison. But it's a good chance to have it. But Zidane has a skill, Soul Blade or something. It just uses the status. It's a very high percentage chance. Who's gonna fall asleep? No one. That was pretty lucky. I could have put I forget what the ability is to stop sleeping, but I could have put that on Steiner probably. Would have been the smart move. Oh well. So I think this is where we're stuck in the 3 battles, and Steiner and Trance is at the end, I think. So I think we'll have one more fight if my guess is correct. I was hoping this would kill him. That's a pretty hefty hit. Decent XP. Not the greatest, but decent. Okay, there's gotta be more than this last fight then. Can't be just a single one that's gonna end it on us. I was just seeing what skills he had. Darkness is a decent attack. Probably would kill Mistodon in one hit, but it lowers your HP. So I didn't really want to use it. Probably lowers it more than that 200 damage he took, but I don't know that for sure. Okay, so this is probably the last one. So I don't think they actually have a split battle like that, one on each side in Final Fantasy IX. They do have that in Final Fantasy VII. So I'm assuming he's gonna one-shot the Mistodon here. So I'm just gonna leave the damaging to Steiner and I'll heal with wow, that's way more damage than expected. Yeah, I'll leave the healing to Matrix. So I thought his damage was only 1.5 times as much, but obviously that's almost 4 times. I don't know what the damage calculation is for Trance. So, we now take control of Garnet. There's only a certain amount of places we can go, so I'm just going to check, see if we can talk to the Moogle. If not, I'll just head straight there. So yeah, you're usually blocked from pathways you can't go in this kind of thing. I'm just going to go straight where we have to go. Basically, we're heading to the top of the castle, and that's where Eco's going to come over and help. So I wasn't thinking about this earlier, but my batteries are probably going to die on this controller pretty soon. So, yeah, I gotta remember to charge them after this video. And I think my other set in my charger is also dead. Pretty sure they died the last time I was doing a grinding thing for this video. I don't have my charger set up where I can use the controller and throw it on at the same time. It takes up both USBs at the top of my computer. So that's kind of unfortunate, otherwise I'd charge it right now and at least have a semi-half-decent battery when this one dies. So here's hoping it'll last, what, another 40 minutes? It probably should, but I definitely should have charged them. Most of the time when I play on my computer, I don't use a controller, but it's so much nicer on a game like Final Fantasy to use a controller. That's the whole reason I bought this controller. I don't even think I used it for Grand Theft Auto. I just used it for my RPGs and like Undermine and stuff. I did use it for Thief's Inn as well. I don't feel like it really helped that much on Thief's Inn. So basically it was their jewels summoning them to combine their powers here. Sorry, they're legendary jewels. So basically what they're doing is they're praying to a legendary summon, hoping to have its assistance. I'm not going to spoil what summon it is. He is from another game. I'll let you know that much. And probably way more badass in this game. Yeah, it'll be a cutscene really quick, so I don't really have much else to say for this. So it's the legendary summon Alexander. Obviously he wasn't a legendary summon in Final Fantasy VIII, but he looks way more badass with the wings. So, somebody foils Kuja's plan to take over Alexander, and he tries to destroy it. Apparently he also knows Zidane. So, Invincible is the name of the ship that he's on. And we just found out his name's Scarlet. Excuse me. So I guess I probably forgot. When we first came back to Alexandria, after the Equatry, that was the beginning of Disc 3. And here's where we could probably fight Tantarian again. But We don't need to fight him. He's already done. The nice thing about fighting him now is there's no time limit as well. So if you don't feel like you can beat him the first time around, it's a lot easier now. Better equipment, better stuff. I don't think there is random encounters in here, so I'm not even going to change the equipment. I'm just going to check the Moogle here. I don't think Mosh has any mail, but I'm going to try. I need to go back to the Black Mage Village and pick up the mail I left. And I also need to deliver the mail for what I have. I don't know what the name is, so I don't know where the Mog's going to be. Or it's probably a bad idea to shorten the name to Mog with a Moogle called Mog. So, Zidane leaves everyone behind and he goes to save Garnet and Eiko. There's gonna be a cutscene real quick for the save. Then we'll end up with Emblem, I believe. Unfortunately, Bahamut decimated Alexandria, so it's going to be under construction for a while. Vivi's still by far my favorite character. Doesn't have to say much. Okay, I'm pretty sure after this it's the cutscene. My favorite part of the cutscene is the fact you can actually see Eiko pouting. It's so funny. Well, that's our cue. It's time to go, man. I never understood why Alexander... So I never understood why Alexander got pierced by the sword of Alexandria, the sword of Alexandria. It just never made sense to me. But Garland continuing to attack Alexander instead of taking it over made sense. He didn't want to let Kuja get stronger. And now we're back in Lindblom. Someone's sneezing. That's gotta be Baku. It's really weird that every time he walks in somewhere he sneezes. I don't know if that's an inside joke about thieves or not, but it just seems really... It stands out for some reason. So, we're gonna pick up a bunch of items. Okay, so I don't know where this blue is. Okay, Mudan. I know where he is. He's inside Lindblom. He's just in the inn. If there was no S on the end of the Moogle's name, I'm pretty sure that Moogle would be in, what is that, the Summoner Village? Mudane, sorry. Too bad for Blank. He had something to tell us, And somehow Quinn is following us from Trina to Lindblom. I don't know. Just dumb luck, I guess. I'm a very avid believer in sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That's Quinna's character, right in a nutshell. But unfortunately, her damage rolls can be so low that I can't use her. It's just too low. So I'm gonna go up to the telescope and see if I can find Garnet. I'm gonna push the story forward until we get the boat. So if my memory serves, we go talk to Garnet. We find out. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil anything just in case someone hasn't watched. So she's hanging out by the telescope. I guess she really enjoys this place. So Zidane picks up on it pretty quick that something seems wrong. So he's trying to make jokes, cheer her up a bit. Obviously you wouldn't be happy after your homeland was decimated, but yeah. She's been through a lot. Usually just kind of rolls off of her, I guess. But yeah. He takes his cue and leaves her alone. He tried cheering her up, and it seems like it did work, but not enough. So Blank had to come follow us because we ran away way too soon. So obviously you didn't need to use that. He's always at the bottom of the stairs waiting. Wow, he really wears his heart on his sleeve sometimes. Okay, so we already know where the Royal Chamber is, so we'll head there. It is kind of funny that you can't actually walk in, you have to talk to the guard. And if you talk to the wrong guard, I think he just tells you, so I'm pretty sure it's the guard on the left you need to talk to. I'm gonna try to talk to this guy. Okay, so either or will tell you he's right. I guess there's just certain spots where it matters who you're talking to. I'm gonna pause the video because I can feel my sneeze coming along. Phew! Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I didn't want to sneeze, and then my mic's attached to my headset, so there wasn't much I could do. I could turn my head away and still have the mic with me. It was very loud. Actually, my dog is staring at me for how loud I just probably woke him up. So Eco's gonna go get Princess Garnet because they want her to be part of the meeting. This is probably, yeah, this is ATA about Garnet. She's wallowing in sorrow at the moment. I mean, when someone attacks your home, it's not usually your fault. I don't know what she expects. Someone came onto her town and messed it up on purpose. This is the first attack. Just maybe the first attack instigated by Kuja. But I mean, he was the one pulling the strings. So, Clara, Lindblom, all continents in a mess. The only place that wasn't attacked is the only place without a standing army, and that would be Trino. Well, on the scale that's big enough to fight back anyways. There's also a few other places like Dolly, I guess, and the gate. But I think they attacked, I don't remember what gate that is, but it's, I guess it would be like the west gate on the continent. I'm talking about the gate between Alexandria and Bermesia. I guess you also count Bermesia being attacked. And Prisma's Grotto. So we just learned that the Black Mages are now helping Kuja. We don't know why, but it was obviously the ones that were talking, so we know they're from the Black Mage Village. So that's where our quest will take us with the boat. Excuse me. He also took in Sword and Thorn. And obviously he has, what was that, Hildegard 3 is the name of that ship he stole from Sid. We'll have to break in here later. Unfortunately, we don't have an airship or know the airship entrance either, so we'll have to take the foot entrance path. But the way we'll find out is going to the Black Mage Village and finding out who's left. But before that, we have the boat, so we've got a bunch of side quests. First off, we'll go to a different continent, and I believe they have decent items to sell us. And there'll be one chocograph we can pick up there, and then we're going to do the Choco Forest. No, the sea one. I don't remember what the name is. And from there, I'll save and I'll do offline farming. I'll leave all the chocographs till the video, but there's no point in, you guys don't want to watch me do the hot and cold minigame. It's not much to it. So here we find out something's wrong with Princess Garnet, so we're going to postpone our meeting, and most of us are going to go and visit her. So there's lots of different things we can do with the boat, but at the moment I'm coming up with not that many, but we'll be able to upgrade our chocobo a bunch. So she's in the guest room right now. It was probably mentioned by Eco, but I just know that from how the story progresses. So I thought maybe Freya and Hammer came as well, but I guess they were just leaving the meeting room. It's probably better not to crowd around someone who needs medical attention. So we find out that she's lost her voice. She's so stressed out and just can't find the words. It's definitely a mental trauma. Okay, so we'll get Eco to look after Steiner and Garnet while we go finish our meeting, I guess. So we're talking with Dr. Todd about trying to change Sid back so that he can build us an airship, and he really can't do that as Nagalop. So Dr. Todd remembers an old magic spell that requires some very older ingredients. They're not normally for sale. What we're looking for is a beauty potion, a strange potion, and a unique potion. I don't remember what the last one is. He'll tell us right here. So it's an unusual potion. Okay. And we have to go and find them in town. It's pretty easy. Cinna has one, the artist has another, and the item shop lady has the beauty potion. So in this cinematic we find out, well I guess this cinematic, this ATE we find out that Cinna's very attached to his hammer. Marcus is just like, give me your hammer. Oh my goodness. It's just a hammer, bro. I know mechanics that are less attached to their tools than you, bud. Never mind a guy who uses the hammer as a weapon. So, I've already listed where the 3 potions are. I guess I'll go to town and see what else is available to buy, but I don't think any items have changed. I think our next place, I can't remember what it's called, Estogaza maybe, will have better equipment. So I don't even care which one I went to. I was just pushing it. So I ended up in the business district. The only one I have here that I need is the beauty potion. So this is the item I kept trying to get, and it's been here for a while, probably, and I don't know why I've missed it all the time. I was sure there was an item there, so I kept going back every time we came to Lindblom, and finally got it. Alright, perfect. He always has new items. I don't understand why he refills them. I think there's an item at the bottom of here, but I could be thinking of when it first damaged. I think that was the Lindblom card. Well, let's check the synth shop and see if there's anything new. Oh, I asked him about the potion, that was my bad. I totally forgot that was a prompt. So it just has the same ones we saw earlier. There's no point. So that's 1 down, 2 to go. We just have to head over to the theater district for the rest. So when we talk to the artist, he doesn't actually know he has the potion. He just tells us we can find it anywhere around his shop that's there. And I think it's the same spot where the costume was. Maybe not. We'll see. surprised there's not more ATEs in this city. So I think here we might actually run into Soldier Dan again and his family. Or is it the other one? The guy we saved from the statue, Wei, and I can't remember his name. Yeah, Wei and Cal. So, Doyle and Gray. I remember the name Gray from earlier, but I don't remember Doyle. I think Gray, we ran into him. I can't remember if it was in Bermesia or Clara. I think most of the people in Clara ended up dying, though, which is unfortunate. So they're gonna start trying to rebuild their home soon, and they were asking for Freya's help. So they ended up having kids. I think there was 4 of them. Ooh, 5 of them. Dang, that's a lot. They're cute little kids. It's hard to tell a passage of time in these kind of games. I guess it's been months. I can't imagine they reproduce much faster than humans. So the Moogle costume is here. I guess it's not. There's that. It must be under the stair area. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Now we just need the unusual potion. I don't know if this is the start of the Miro Brothers quest or if it starts in Disc 8 or Disc 4. It's been so long since I've done the Miro Brothers quest. I think I've only done it once, to be honest. If I do end up doing it, I'll have to follow a guide. I don't know where any of his brothers are. I think there's 7 of them in total. I think you get a protect. Almost all the good quests you get a protect ring out of, like the rag timer, and then I thought you did for the coffee, but obviously not. Actually, we could pick up the airship here from the coffee. So I didn't just throw a bomb out for them. They probably didn't know Sid was Nogalop. It's kind of confidential information. So I don't know how you can actually pick it up, but here it is, the theater ship. I didn't realize they had filled up their chests. I only came in here to show off the theater ship. I was also pretty sure you could pick it up, but that's where I was wrong. I'm gonna go up and check the bed just in case. Yeah, I think that was only, what, the Minivron or whatever that was up there. I keep seeing the exclamation mark, I just wanted to see what it was. Okay, so we'll head back to the castle now. And with that, we'll find out whether or not we can get an airship going. So I think we already mixed the potion, and we just have to give it to Sid now. And then he can transform. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Yeah, I forgot that it's not based on one of the 2 options. It just starts on don't use. So I'm gonna try to walk in the door without talking to anyone. I just want to see if you have to or not. Yeah, so I can't walk in the door without talking to one of the guards. here's the moment of truth. No, that sucks. So he ended up getting turned into a frog instead. We find out, or we probably already found out earlier, the book had a comedic twist to it, and yeah, we did not help him get back from being Nogalop. He's now a frog. So we give up on the airship idea, and we'll use the boat instead. So Vivi's idea is the best one we have, and we'll go investigate the Black Mage Village. They'll point us in the direction where we need to go, and we'll do that after. I'm just gonna check the recording time right now. Alright, so we got another about 10 minutes before I end this video, so I'll try to hurry. So basically, he told us we can get to the harbor through the base level, where you can also access Serpent's Gate and Dragon's Gate. I didn't realize Quina was in town. I thought she was still by the harbor, but I guess not. I think she forgot about the step of paying for stuff again. Probably because she got excited about eating food. Pretty sure if we go to the ship, she'll meet us there. So this time we want to head to Serpent's Gate. So the dock. So I do see the treasure chest looks like it's full again, so I'm gonna grab it. Come here, Armlet's pretty helpful. Okay, so we find out that Regent's gonna come and help us. We also have Blank help us with the ship. I forgot in Trino, she just kind of showed up and we never even got to see her. She ran into Eco, and then, yeah, we didn't actually get to see her. I didn't think about that. So she's been missing since the Summoner Village. So, because Dagger doesn't have her speech right now, she fails a lot of her checks. Basically, a lot of the time, she'll just do nothing instead of the action you tell her to do. So we're just gonna go quickly to, you know what? I'm not gonna rush it. I'm actually gonna go to the Chocobo place first, because I also remembered I want to get level 5 Death for Quina. Yeah, we'll head over to the Chocobo place. I really messed that up. We're going a real long way. Oh well. I forgot how slow this ship was. Oh well. So I'll play one game of Chocobo Hot and Cold. I'll show you I believe it's called the Lagoon. Then I'll save and do some offline farming. So the entrance is pretty close to here, but we have to find a good place to dock where we can actually pull out a Chocobo. So that's the entrance right there. I don't remember if we have to go around. definitely not here. It's, yeah, I think it's this little island here. And now we'll see if I know which button. Okay, perfect. First try. So it's a bit complicated to get there. It looked really close, but you have to go this way. It's really, probably confusing the first time. Definitely was for me. But that was actually the most direct route to get there. And, so this lagoon has two sections, a deep part and a shallow part. Since we only have the river ability, we can only stay in the shallow end. It's a little different than the forest. So since we're only restricted to the shallow end, if you get 4 items, or yeah, I think 4 items, that'll end that turn. But it's half the price. So the depth here is a lot more, but I ended up getting huge peak level. I think I'm at max peak level, actually. I might actually hit it without the speed up booster. This is probably the easiest one to deal with at the beginning. So 8 seconds will give me an extra, how many points? So the more seconds you have left over, the more points you get. So this is probably the easiest early game you can get without the speed up booster to funnel points. But I'm only going to be here until the chocographs are done, but I'm going to go outside and save, and I'll end the video here. Well guys, I had lots of fun. I hope you did too, and I will hope you will join me in the next video. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to save, yeah, in this spot. Alright guys, catch you in the next one. Bye!